Hey guys, oh what a day I've had today. So let's get into it, shall we? It's been a bit of a heavy day actually, which it's been an interesting one to deal with. So let's get into it. I was watching a video this morning, doing my normal morning routine. I had to go into work today. So, I was getting up, getting showered, a bit tired, read my scripting journal. And then I'm watching a YouTube video on the law of assumption and manifestation, as I do every day, because we're learning, we're still getting clued up, we're still finding new things. They always say the same thing, but it's just nice to keep listening to it and reaffirming what you're doing, what you need to do, what other people have done. Sorry, I'm walking past a football match right now, but it's going to get quiet again. And I was listening to this woman. I actually couldn't tell. I think her name is Missy something. She's American. And she was talking about how she manifested her partner. And she was saying that when they were together the first time, she thought he was so hot, so handsome. And she grew up in an emotionally abusive home. And so dating when you're a child or a victim of emotional abuse, especially when it comes to your family and how you think you should earn love or how you think love comes to you, you begin to fear it. And so she spoke about how when she was with her boyfriend, she was very jealous and acted in ways that she regrets or whatever. And it's starting to rain. I'll go under this tree. Oh, that tree's actually better. Look at that tree, the big one. So she started to act in ways that she regretted and just being jealous and acting out. And it got me thinking of my past relationships. And I dated this guy for about 2 months. When I date someone, it's very intense because I am a very all-in kind of person. So I've gotten the feedback a lot that, I go in a bit too deep and it's a bit intense for the people that I date, from not just this guy, from a couple guys, because like I said, when I like you, there is I don't play games, I don't do the whole thing. If I like you, I like you because I act like I like you. And for some reason, this video got me thinking about him, probably because I'd seen him recently at a party. So I hadn't seen him since we broke up. Or actually, I did see him once after we broke up at an audition. It was a accidental meeting because obviously we're both actors. So we bumped into each other at an audition. Did I manifest him being at the audition? Probably. And it's crazy, actually. I really did manifest him being at the audition. When I think about it, I would relive the moment over and over again, imagining what I would do if I saw him again. And the most likely place I would have seen him was an audition. So I would imagine bumping into him at an audition, and then a couple months later, I bump into the dude at a fucking audition. So that was interesting. Anyway, I see him again for the first time in maybe 2 years at a party. And I'd made a TikTok about him 2 years ago when I'd seen him at the audition. Just kind of joking around and telling the story about how I'd seen this guy and how it was funny and crazy and da-da-da-da. And he was like, oh, yeah, I saw your TikTok, da-da-da-da. He ended up kind of arguing with me about the TikTok. It wasn't really an argument. I don't know. It was like a heated conversation. And I was trying to diffuse it because I was like, I don't want to fight with this guy at this girl's birthday party. What the fuck? And he'd obviously had a drink So I thought maybe he was being a bit defensive. He got a bit like vocal, and so we spoke. I was like, let's go speak outside, like away from people listening to this. We spoke outside for a bit, and then he made out with me, and of course I kissed him back because I was whipped on this boy. I really liked him. We only dated for 2 months, but I really, when I dated him, I really liked him. And yeah, it was a weird dynamic, weird situation and whatnot. So that all happened, and then watching this video just made me think about this guy, and I kind of spiraled for a little bit where I was just thinking, oh my god, I need to message him like right now, like this is a sign, like I need to message him, I need to tell him that I miss him, I want him right now, like not like I want him right now like in a weird way, but like I don't know, like I just all of a sudden had this all-encompassing feeling of like needing to talk to this guy. So obviously I go to ChatGPT and I tell ChatGPT what happens, and ChatGPT is like, don't speak to him, girl, like don't message him, like you're in an emotional frenzy right now, you're good. So begrudgingly I listened to ChatGPT and didn't message him. And then I was like, it's okay, I'm just going to manifest him. Like that girl, I'm just going to manifest him. I don't know what I was thinking or why, like, of course I want a partner, of course I want a relationship. And maybe there is a part of me that still likes him, I don't know. But yeah, doing all that is a bit crazy. And maybe it was a spiral and whatever, but again, like, catching yourself in this is the only thing that you can do, catching yourself in these spirals and taking whatever accountability you can. I didn't feel 100% today. Maybe it is because the sun is gone. But I didn't feel 100% today. I kind of felt like that really dysregulated me and put me on like a weird wavelength. And then when I got home, there was a croissant that was left this morning in like the part of the kitchen where I thought it was open for everyone, so I ate this stale croissant. Now when I get back, my sister's written her name on everything, like in a passive aggressive way, and you just feel like, oh, here we go again, like on everything, guys, like on flour, on sugar, and it's just like, it's just a bit much. I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted of feeling so unloved at home. And the thing is like, I don't even really have the words, like, because there's nothing much to say. So I've been paying for this holiday to go with them on holiday for the last couple of months. But I don't want to go. And it kind of broke my heart today, because I messaged my mum and I was like, I'm not going on this holiday, I don't want to go. Please, can we talk about if I can get my money back? But it was just kind of heartbreaking because I really was looking forward to going. I know that sounds so silly. But I just can't go on holiday with them. I just can't. It's so horrible. It's so hard when you feel like you don't even know what you're doing is wrong. With the croissant thing today, like, it was a stale croissant, and I was kind of thinking, like, there's no problem. Like, I felt like it was there because she didn't want it. But the response is so, like, it's so small, but it's so passive aggressive, and it's just so, like, I don't know. And obviously they don't talk to me when I'm at home. So it can feel really lonely. But yeah, it's fine. So today was a really emotional kind of day. Like, even though not much happened, I still kind of felt I don't know, like, yeah, like, very anxious, very on edge, over just a lot of things, like thinking about that guy I used to date, and all those weird feelings coming back of, like, really wanting him back. And I think more than anything, upon reflection, what I wanted and what I needed was connection, because maybe I feel really lonely at the moment. And it's okay, because I have myself, and I love myself. But at the same time, like, there are still some self-sabotaging behaviours that I'm partaking in, like still smoking cigarettes. I wasn't going to smoke any cigarettes, and then I had that anxiety attack for that boy, and I was like, God, maybe I need a cigarette, maybe this is anxiety because of nicotine withdrawal, I don't know. So I had to, when I say I was spiraling, guys, I can't even explain it. And I think maybe it really was that I'm just desperate for connection, and he is the last, like, deep connection that I have encountered, because the party happened on the 2nd of June, and it's now, like, the 12th or 13th of July, 12th of July. So still a while, and I was fine when it ended. Like, obviously I was like, well, like, whatever, like, okay, like, but I didn't really, like, I thought about it for a week or two, and then I dropped it, you know? So it was strange that all these emotions came up now. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm not going to let this hinder me. This is just a lull in the manifestation. It's not even a lull in the manifestation. I think sometimes we have good days and sometimes we have bad days, and that's okay as long as we persist. I was going to change all my manifestations to try and only visualize being with him again, but I just feel like, why am I going to waste my time manifesting him when I can manifest a dream partner, someone who loves me, someone who picks me? Like, going back to him is, like, just so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. There are other men in the world. It's just, maybe I think out of all the guys I've dated, I really did find him very, very handsome, even though my friends will say he was so ugly. But yeah, God, emotionally really heavy today, and that's okay, you know, because there are going to be days where you feel like, well, where is it? Even though it's not been that long, there are days where you're going to feel like, where is it? What am I going to do? I don't see anything happening. It must not be happening for me. I don't even want to entertain those thoughts, because no matter what it is happening, we are moving out. We are getting the job that we need. We are becoming financially stable, whether it kills me or not. I actually denied going to work tomorrow so I could go and visit my grandma because she's not well. But I thought, am I really giving up a shift? Because what they'd done is they put me on from 9 till 7, a full day, opening and closing. And I am just not staying in that place that long. 7 hours in that place feels like friggin' 800 hours in that place. Doing a whole, shift, from dusk till dawn, you can actually get fucked. I would rather be broke. Than do that. I mean, maybe not. There are obviously situations where I would do the work, but I just do not want to do that. I'm on my period. My body hurts. I'm clearly feeling extra emotional, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel emotional. It's okay to be I think it's normal to have thoughts wondering if this is actually going to work and if this is actually going to come. I watched this girl, the same girl that spoke about manifesting her partner. She said that she did a lot of other techniques, manifesting smaller things so she could build up her belief in manifesting the bigger things. So she manifested, Neville Goddard has a ladder technique where you imagine yourself climbing a ladder, and within that week also you will, there is no time limit. He always says don't put a time limit, but you should encounter a ladder and climb up a ladder because you visualized it. But I don't know. She also said that she manifested a butterfly, a blue butterfly, landing on her foot and her hand, and so that was also a sign. And so I was thinking, oh God, well, I haven't manifested any small things to even check if it works, even though there are some small things that I did ask for. I asked to see a red butterfly because red butterflies are quite rare, and I kept seeing loads of orange butterflies, and then one day I saw a really kind of borderline red-orange butterfly that I counted as a red butterfly. But then I was like, well, maybe it wasn't a red butterfly, because it wasn't fully red or whatever. And I started doubting everything. But that is okay. You can doubt for a little bit and then you get back to being persisting. You get back to pursuing your goals, persisting in living in the now, living in the idea that your reality is here. It's coming. It's on its way. You are doing what you need to do, and everything you're doing is right. There is no wrong way. You just have to persist. I'm going to read some of my book just to reiterate that to myself. But yeah, I want to show you every day. I want to show you every part of this journey, and I want to show you the days where I feel sad and upset. I am sad with my current 3D. I am sad with the current relationship. I did feel really, really anxious today, all day, shaken, hurt. And then I think I was obsessing over that boy because I craved connection and being seen and having someone who believed in me and cared about me. And I know I believe in me, and I know I care about me, and I am so glad I've grown. This might sound so boring, and I'm kind of going around in circles, but I want you to know that if you feel that way, if you feel like you've had a bad day, take it as that. It's just a bad day. It doesn't mean that these things aren't coming. It doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. We just have to persist. We are going to change our lives. Good day, bad day. It doesn't get rid of the work that we're putting in. Okay? So good luck today. If you're having a bad day, it's okay to have a bad day. Just don't let it knock you and derail you and put you back where you're not being persistent, you're not living in the end, and you're not doing whatever. Of course, there are going to be times where you just have a bad day and you're thinking about your past and you're thinking about this, but when you catch yourself, even if it was the whole day, catch yourself and bring yourself back, because we cannot give up. We cannot give up because we cannot stay in the situation. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Ciao.